It took everything that I had, yeah. Walked away, but you left one thing behind. You're wondering just what that is. Yes, you are. Well, the world stops spinning around, I'll be rocking. When the wall comes tumbling down, I'll be there. When the world stops spinning around, I'll be rocking. We're gonna make a little love down by the water. Maybe have a son, maybe have a daughter when the music man calls. That's when I gotta play. So I burn for the things I never had. I'm burning with hate, with love. Spin around. 'Cause as a boy I had a dream. Carry it with me today. Yes, I do. When the world stops spinning around, I'll be rocking. When the walls come tumbling down, I'll be there. When the world stops spinning around, I'll be rocking. When the world stops spinning around, I'll be rocking. When the wall comes tumbling down, I'll be there. Hey, 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 hey. When the world stops spinning around, I'll be rocking. When the world stops spinning around, I'll be rocking.
Giottos are so good. These chocolates are what? Chocolates. We're here about astrophotography. What are we doing? Wrong video. Whoops.
For me, got a way of your own. But I told you that life ain't a fantasy. Now I watch you every day. Turn it up, it's just your way. Rocket fuel runs through your brain. Like I told you on the train, that it's the only thing she knows. The only thing she knows. The only thing she knows. That it's the only, 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 only thing she knows. She knows. So it started to rain. Met a woman with eyes like a hurricane. knows, only thing she knows, the only thing she knows, said it's the only thing she knows. She knows, she knows, she knows. What the hell's wrong with my telescope now? Damn, what's wrong with this thing?
The lost Lone Ranger, can I break this spell? Do one thing right, do I make two things wrong? If I want that fine line, I will always take it wrong. If I just do the left, I can hear from the right. I sleep all day long, and I'm breathing through the night. I've seen a lot of bankers, and I've seen a lot of cops. I've seen a lot of lawyers pull out all the stops. I've seen a lot of children with their parents in their hands. I felt a lot of women refuse to understand. And I don't think I understand why we're making such a fuss. And I don't think I understand what's come of all of us. And I don't think I understand why we take the world for granted. I just want to get right back to Guitar Players Planet. You see it in the papers, you read it every day. The riots and the fires going on in South LA. The muggers and the government, they're all wanting the same thing. They take you for your money, whatever spring. And I don't think I understand why we're making such a fuss. And I don't think I understand what's come of all of us. And I don't think I understand why we take this world for granted. I just want to get right back to Guitar Players Planet. Take me. Come of all of us, and I don't think I understand why we take this world for granted. I just want to get right back to Guitar Players Planet. Guitar Players Planet. Guitar Players Planet. Guitar Players Planet. Guitar Players Planet.
Utah place landed. It's gotta mean something. It's gotta. Sunny skies, the smell of palm tree air. Looking back, I could never feel fair. The way the music has touched my soul, the way that the sound holds its control. But I've got a new way to choose. I'm gonna start running back to the lands of the new. Oh, na 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 na. That I have lost my friend. Got the sunset off the highway again. Then I get lost on a long summer day. I must go back before it's too late. You're afraid, you're feeling alone. Time and space can never afford. The holidays can ring in your fear. The ghost embrace can only mean tears. And I've got a new way to choose. I'm gonna start running back for the lands of the blue. Oh, na 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 na. Sitting at the lake, I'm feeling confused, but I had my guitar, so I played this tune. But I'm afraid, what might be true, that I might never be back again. someone to take me down at night, someone to make my day. New revelation fills my soul. Oh, I can waste away. You distracting my attention. You're all that's on my mind. You not looking for perfection, but you're too hard to find. Now the first night is coming, and I know what to do. You know that nothing feels sweeter than someone new.
So it's a wonderful night tonight. It's really good. You know, cloudy nights and not cloudy nights, but clear dark sky and clear outside. Says it's going to be a wonderful night tonight. I mean, last night was wonderful. Tomorrow's supposed to be great. So I think I'm going to leave my telescope out all night, and it's going to be a really nice night tonight. So I'm hoping to get some really good shots of the Cave Nebula, which is part of my astrophotography meets D&D imaging. I know it's kind of looks scary, like the way I look at my eyes, kind of crazy. It's pretty cool, but I'm super excited for tonight, and let's see what kind of data I got. Oh, yeah.
Dirty. I swear to God, these clouds are just pissing me the off. I don't understand. I don't listen to these things anymore. I can't take it. New York, you suck. And you know what? I'm so done with all this. My telescope's out here showing out, and all I got is freaking clouds and PhD beeping at me till no goddamn end. Unbelievable. What am I going to do? I need to move. I'm so finished with this. I hate this.
Walked away to what you thought was real. You took everything that I had, yeah. Walked away, but you left one thing behind. You're wondering just what that is. Yes, you are. When the world stops spinning around, I'll be rocking. When the world comes tumbling down, I'll be there. When the world stops spinning around, I'll be rocking. We're gonna make a little love down by the water. Maybe I'm the sun, maybe I'm a daughter when the music man calls. That's when I gotta play. So I burn As a boy, I had a dream. Carry it with me today. Yes, I do. When the world stops spinning around, I'll be rocking. When the walls come tumbling down, I'll be there. When the world stops spinning around, I'll be rocking. When the world stops spinning around, I'll be rocking. When the world comes tumbling down, I'll be there. Hey, 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 hey. When the world stops spinning around, I'll be rocking. When the world stops spinning around, I'll be rocking.
Giottos is so good. These chocolates are what? Chocolates. We're here about astrophotography. What are we doing? Wrong video. Whoops.
For me, got a way of your own. But I told you that life ain't a fantasy. Now I watch you every day. Turn it up, it's just your way. Rocket fuel runs through your brain. Like I told you on the train, that it's the only thing she knows. The only thing she knows. The only thing she knows. That it's the only, 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 only thing she knows. She knows. So it started to rain. Met a woman with eyes on my telescope now. Damn, what's wrong with this thing?
The lost Lone Ranger, can I break this spell? Do one thing right, I make two things wrong. If I want that fine line, I will always take the fall. If I just do left, I can hear from the right. I sleep all day long, and then I'm breathing through the night. I've seen a lot of bankers, and I've seen a lot of cops. I've seen a lot of lawyers pull out all the stops. I've seen a lot of children with their parents in their hands. I've felt a lot of women who refuse to understand. And I don't think I understand why we're making such a fuss. And I don't think I understand what's come of all of us. And I don't think I understand why we take this world for granted. I just want to get right back to Guitar Players Planet. You see it in the papers, you read it every day. The riots and the fires going on in South LA. The muggers and the government, they're all wanting the same thing. They take all your money and whatever else spring. And I don't think I understand why we're making such a fuss. And I don't think I understand what's come of all of us. And I don't think I.
And Eric was so excited about the show, he left his chair. So, sorry for the lateness. You know what? If I seem distracted, I'm 46 minutes away from my family fantasy football draft. So I do apologize because I know completely nothing about football. So
because I do.
If it was a hockey thing,
you still don't know anything about
I jump out.
What's up,
Hey,
everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up?
I know more than Gary Bettman, the dirtbag. But
Oh, jeez.
how's it going, everybody? We got Newman in there. How's it going, Tarek? What's happening? We got Nikon Jax. I'm Peter. Wilfredo.
Corin's hanging out. He's imaging tonight, so Corin's hanging out with
Corin, Joe Sardina. What's going on?
Hey, Joe.
Matt Draxler. I see him. I see Jason in there. Star Lancer Astro.
Yep. Tom, how's it going?
If I missed anybody, I'm sorry. I had Bob, MX Quattro. There we go.
Yep, Bob.
Norm's in there.
Yeah,
Bob,
I saw Newman. I think I got everybody.
Jackie, yeah.
I think we got everybody. How's it going?
Oh,
everybody?
Stu's in the chat tonight.
Stu Pedasso.
Stu?
What's going on? That's your buddy, right?
That's my buddy Ryan. Stu, you need to come fix my freaking Wi-Fi at work, you a-hole.
All right. Well, tell us how you really feel.
He knows.
You're like my brother that I've been waiting 12 years for him to put a light in.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Crazy.
That's funny.
All right, so let's do first things first. Let's do all the good stuff, all the wonderful stuff that we got going on here. And I think I got everybody on. Yeah, we do. There we go. Rock and roll. All right. So we're looking for some more sponsors. Anybody who wants to be a sponsor of AstroWorld TV, we're looking for sponsors to help us pay for not only the show, Dave's wine, my whiskey, and Eric's. I don't know. I don't know what Eric does.
I have expensive tasted wine too.
Not much. I don't do much. 'cause I
You
really
don't do much, right? Yeah, you. Eric's a wholesome guy. You know, we'll send him some almonds or something. you know, but
Or some almond joys.
there you go, almond joys. Yes, absolutely. Can you still get those? I don't even know. Can you get
Of
them?
course you can.
I don't know. I don't buy that. I don't feel like a nut. anyway,
You
Nice
act
Guys
like
Network
one.
and Nice Guys Network and Prima Luce Lab. Thank you for being our Red Giant level. Oh, by the way, you could keep that Sesto Senso, and we'll talk about that later.
Are
So,
you kidding? I already sent it back.
did you really?
Yeah, I got it and I turned around and sent it back.
Shoot. All right, it works.
Dun dun dun.
Anyway, we'll talk about that
You
later.
figured it out and it
Yeah,
works?
I figured it out.
You found that there was advanced settings.
Yeah, so
For the not so advanced.
oh, it's actually pretty advanced because the wording is horrible. I didn't think run meant work. But anyway, thank you to Masters of Pix Insight and IP for AP. We are giving away a free IP for AP yearly subscription tonight. So be on the lookout for that because it's the last Wednesday of the month. Masters of Pix Insight, Ron, Pete, and I gotta close the store. I'm sorry. Ron, Pete, and Warren, thank you so much for being a staunch supporter of AstroWorld TV over the past couple of years. And at our super giant level, we have, of course, the company that we built here at AstroWorld Telescopes. So we give away a $50 gift certificate every month as well. So go check us out at AstroWorldTelescopes.com. I updated the image of the week winners. I updated the page finally.
You
So
updated the page?
I updated the page. Well, not the web,
okay.
not the web page, the sponsor page. So
Sponsor page. Gotcha.
Dave is still in the lead, and this is his swan song, I guess, because if he stays as a person on the show, he can no
I know.
longer.
I haven't put anything in since.
He may retire
I will
after.
refrain.
You may have to retire his number.
I've got a really good image of the wizard.
No,
getting
you know,
ready to
you know it.
break,
In all fairness, oh, thank you so much, Wilfredo. $20, appreciate
Nice.
it.
Thank you. Awesome.
No, Dave, you know you're allowed. You weren't a person at the beginning of the year, so you're allowed. But you can finish up this year, and you know, I hate to say, you know, you've got so many good pictures over the past 8 months. Keep it going.
I've never won anything on that bleep bleep bleeping wheel.
Are you even on it, Corn? I don't even know. So Tom Peter is looking to make another 2 out of 3 here because Tom won last year. He won Picture of the Year last year. So with the Pleiades picture. So
Nice.
and Greg Meyer won the first year, I believe. So Josh and Jason bringing up the lead with 3, and then Ernie, Jim, Jackie. There you go. So okay, making sure you're on it. Appreciate it. Senthil, what's going on? Go check us out on our. Hey, we have a whopping 35 people watching us on Twitch. So thank you all the Twitch followers.
On Twitch.
On
Nice.
Twitch, we got 35 people.
Thumbs up.
Absolutely. And AstroWorld TV. And if you want to join us on anywhere, look through the beginning of the show. The QR codes are there. You can take a picture of whatever you want and get us there. Also, we can't do all of this stuff without our and I kind of messed this up again, so you're gonna have to excuse me. I started to do some formatting and I didn't get a chance to finish it. So there we go. So everybody, you know, these are all the people that have been sponsoring us on either Patreon and or YouTube. There are different levels, and for the different levels, you get different perks. Patreon, has better perks than everything else. So definitely, if you're so inclined to get us a cup of coffee, or Dave some wine, or me some whiskey, or Eric some almonds,
Almonds.
I don't know. I'll get him some Suzy Q's or something. I don't know.
That is the last thing Eric needs. Don't encourage.
Oh my gosh.
Hey,
Oh my gosh. Let's give me some Krispy Kremes or
Bob,
something.
I don't need any
Oh
more
my
whiskey.
God.
I got people have been sending me whiskey. I got like 7 bottles. I don't need any. I'm good for now. I don't need any whiskey right now. Unless if you buy me some Louis the 13th, and then we'll talk. But
Then you better get something free out of that shelf behind you.
oh yeah. I'm still waiting for some news on some stuff before I open up that 300-year bottle of Remy Martin. But I'm still waiting on some special news for that.
I
So.
bet there's not enough V's and smooth to describe that.
Oh man, I can imagine.
Almonds are good for you.
Almonds are,
Yeah,
they're good for your heart, man. I eat them every day. I eat 30.
You know what? I have peanut butter because I'm not much of an actual nut eater, but
I'm not either, but I have 30 almonds every day.
But
I like the
peanut
chocolate
butter-
covered ones. The
Of
dark
course.
chocolate.
Of course
Because
you do.
dark chocolate's good for you too.
Dark chocolate's very good for you.
Norm, I can sing you some MD 2020. I'll take the orange, please.
No MD 2020, please.
All right.
my
So,
All right, so hear ye, we are going to call into starting this 373rd episode of the AstroWorld Astronomy Club. Here we go.
hear ye.
Do I have a second?
Thank you, Mr. Bailiff. I'll second it.
The motion is carried and passed. Let us begin this meeting.
Nice. Awesome.
Oh my God.
Well, let me see if I can drag this over here a little bit.
Uh-oh. He's got to drag it.
I'm gonna drag something.
Excuse me
over.
while I whip this out.
And for those, hey,
Oh, he's got his
everybody, do not
Carbonstar. There
forget,
you go.
while Dan's doing that, do not forget to go to astroworldweb.com/IOTW to start your voting for our image of the week. Everything was up and running as of this morning. I got on the ball yesterday, so everything was ready to rock and roll this morning.
Very nice. Good job, Eric.
No, actually, let's see. Who was that? Who is that? Who is the actor that did that? I'm gonna kill me.
Which actor that did who?
Excuse me while I whip this out.
Oh God, I don't know.
I'll tell you right now.
Hold on. I'll tell you. It was
Cleavon Little, is it?
Cleavon Little?
while I whip this out.
What's the price of the pier for the Carbonstar?
$2.99.
There's a pier adapter for the Carbonstar?
No, the pure director. Yep, Cleavon Little. I was right.
Okay.
Cleavon Little. So it's so
I'm actually having a custom pier or custom adapter made for my Mead.
yeah, you
tripod.
are right. Yeah, you are.
Yep.
So
My piece of aluminum. So here is the 3D printed version of it.
and you sent that or
Oh no, I've got my stepson has access to a CNC machine. The 5.5 inch by 2.5 inch piece of aluminum is supposed to show up Friday. He's going to put it on the CNC machine with the program that he made this with and make the adapter for it. So, if anybody needs an odd adapter for a tripod for one of these mounts, these harmonic mounts, and you want to put it on a more heavy duty tripod as opposed to some goofy, lightweight carbon fiber thing, hit me up. Give me the dimensions, give me the specs, and I can get them made.
yeah. So
Relatively cheap compared to, some other places you might be able to get one made.
So Starlance, I had a question about what size is this considered? What pier do I need at Starfield to do this? Now I have yet to do the measurements because I did see the video on how to make the measurements on what pier you need, but from the scopes that I'm seeing, it looks to me that this is going to take the 299 version of the pier, and the only reason being is because of how the Newtonian jets out like this. Okay. So that's the thing. And like a refractor would be a lot longer. But because of the way you need the diameter of the whole thing, and it's gonna come out further than this because I'm putting on a camera with a filter wheel and stuff like that. I'm gonna be sending this down to SFRO, by the way.
Okay.
This is going down there. And I'm just setting up. So Dave was giving me all sorts of headaches about actually imaging something, and my trials and tribulations with this was difficult, to be honest with you.
Yeah, you had some issues. Now I saw that. Are you using a guide scope on there too? You're not using an OAG.
I got to stand this up. Hold on a second. Well, it depends. We might go OAG on it. Not sure yet. I'm still even not sure what camera I'm getting on there because I'm not sending it down there with a Uranus C. That's not happening. But
Right.
so I'm not sure about the camera yet. So, but I do have the focuser finally sorted. And that was a big. If you guys have been following us on Discord, me cursing about Crayford focusers and how much they're pieces of shit and all that kind of stuff. And I got to give a heads up to High Point Scientific, and I'll get his name for you. And I know, it's a real little bit of a pain when I'm saying good job to one of my competitors, I
Competitors?
guess you could say. And his name,
It's not Tegan, is it?
no, I know Tegan. He doesn't do that kind of stuff though. He doesn't do technical support.
But you know what? Just like you dealing with your focuser, I had, issues with my EAF and figured that out, and with Nina, and figured that stuff out too. Because I don't know if I spoke to you guys about me doing autofocus with Nina, how Hocus Focus wasn't working, and but the Nina autofocus would. So
Oh, I have that all the time. I don't use Hocus Focus. I
Focus.
can't figure it out.
So I do
figured
with my
it out.
refractors, but I found that with the Carbonstar, it did not like the donuts, and I think that was the thing. So where the native focuser Nina doesn't mind the donuts, where Hocus Focus sees a donut, it does not like that
Wow.
at all.
Okay.
Wow. Because
So
I have
I
no
switched-
problem. You said you switched back.
I
to
switched
Nina?
back to the native with the Carbonstar.
native.
But with my refractors, I use Hocus Focus. It works great.
Because I use Hocus Focus with my Schmidt, with my Edge 8, and
Okay.
I don't have any problems, But with my FLT91 refractor, I was having problems. It just kept. Anytime I do autofocus, it was constantly really, really bad out of focus constantly, and I would just in my it would just go crazy.
Your curve was crazy.
That curve would go. It looked more like an EC or an EKG versus a curve.
At least it wasn't flatline.
Oh no! And then every once in a while I would do a flat line too. It was
that's not
zero, zero. And then it would go beep 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 beep, and I'm like, well, there's a pulse there somewhere. It's kind of alive, but what I ended up doing, because my step size in Nina right? My step size in Nina with the FLT91, if it was the native Nina autofocus, my step size was 130.
With what? Which
Uh,
scope?
With the FLT91, with the refractor, with the William Optics refractor.
Really,
It
that
was
high?
that high.
Using what
It was
focuser?
With what focuser? Yeah.
with the EAF. With the EAF.
130?
Way
It was
high.
at 130. It was at 130.
That's
Right.
really
But
high.
it would all. But remember how I was mentioning to you guys that me working on my Dark Shark, my stars, the HFR was around 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was why, and I said something is not right because I should be getting a lot lower of an HFR than what I'm getting.
Yeah.
So I just started messing around with it, and I slowly just started moving down. I put the initial step size, I moved it from 4 down to 3.
Okay.
And then that wasn't making much of a change. Then I decided, let me just drop it down by half, or a little bit under that. So sure enough, as soon as I dropped it down to half, it started, the curve started to curve. And I'm like, oh, I'm on to something.
Where's the spoon?
When I was using the EAF on my refractors, my steps were 50.
Mhm.
And I
Mine
do
too.
3 out, and initial 3 out, and it was fine. Now that I use the Moonlight on my refractors, I think my step size is like 300, and I do 3 out.
Yep.
And
So I mean, but that's because it's sub-micron focuser. But
Right.
so I have to go higher. But
Of course.
But yeah, the EAF was only like 50, 60 steps. It was not very much.
Yeah, because it's a 4-micron focuser. That's why.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you guys can see this or not.
Hold on a second. We can now.
Look where it is now.
Yeah, 50. Yeah, that's good.
50.
But
Yeah,
I don't
50.
I don't think you need your overshoot that much either.
I don't think so either, but I was getting a great curve. I would just left it alone.
Well,
Yeah,
it also depends on
I'd
the
put your
That depends on the
overshoot at,
focuser
like,
too.
Yeah, typically
As long as you don't
75
flatline it,
is fine.
as long as you don't flatline the curve.
Yeah. So, because like I said, my first start was the initial offset steps. I think I had it to 4 or 5. And so I said, let me drop that down. And I even went back to Patriot Astro's
Video?
YouTube video on when he was doing things not with Hocus Pocus, but when he was using his EAF before Hocus Pocus was released, he was using just a native Nina.
Right.
And I'm like, then I've got something screwy here. And I just slowly started dropping this down.
Yeah.
And as I was dropping it lower from 130, I was dropping it by 2, to be honest with you. I was dropping it by 20. So I went from 130 to 110. Then I started noticing things. Then I went from 110 to 90, started getting even more of a curve. Then I went from 90 to 70. I said, okay, I'm moving here. And then I got it from 70 to 50.
Yeah.
And I said, boom, that's it.
Yeah.
And so now my most recent HFRs have been like between 1 and 2.
Yeah, perfect. So and I would maybe just change your overshoot to like 75. You don't have to be that far past for the.
Oh no, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, 75, it'll be fine, and it'll overshoot and come back to get rid of the backlash.
Yep.
So yeah, it was just that. It was just so frustrating for the longest time with me working on this Dark Shark. Because I told you guys that the Dark Shark's been my unicorn for the longest. And I'm like, I got to get this right. And so now Hocus Focus is locked in, being at that 50. So it was just like the whole thing, like, hallelujah. Hallelujah. So.
Well, what do you call it? Was it, Mikey. He started the Dark Shark last night, just as red. He posted on Discord. In Bortle, what do you say, 6'7"? 5'6"?
Because I'm in the 5. I'm in like a 5'6".
What did he say? Bortle 5 or 6, and it looks great for just the red channel that he posted. It looked amazing.
Okay.
6'7", he said. Yeah, he's Bortle 6'7".
Okay.
Here, I'll show you what he posted.
Yeah.
Let me go in there.
I haven't done any
stacking. It looks really good. And it's just his red channel. So here, let me share my screen. You guys can see.
Yeah, Tom, for sure. It's great when a plan comes together, man. No kidding. No doubt. It's like, yo, now the countdown.
See that?
Wow. Oh, wow. That's really good.
That's
so
just the red channel.
I saw that.
One night, just the red channel. Yeah.
Nice.
That's pretty good, Bortle 6'7".
Yeah. I haven't even attempted to stack mine yet.
I've tried it and have not had very good luck with it. So I'm curious, if he did some processing with this that, maybe with some of these new tools out, helped him get that out of there. But yeah, I was impressed. That looked pretty good.
That's pretty darn cool.
Yeah.
So I think I've got me looking at. I was looking at Wendy, and looking at Wendy, I have tonight, or is this? Yeah. So I have tonight, and then I'm going to Friday, maybe Saturday. I think I've got the entire weekend, and we're also so I think I've got maybe 4 or 5 days straight of decent weather.
I had that last week. I don't see it coming for the next week.
Yeah. So Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night into Saturday is kind of questionable, but still possible. And then Sunday is new moon, and Tuesday we get closer and closer to new moon.
Yeah, Tuesday is new moon, 0% moon Tuesday. Yep.
So right now, it's looking good.
Well, hopefully you get some, because I'm sure maybe Tuesday night. It says mainly clear.
Yeah, even Tuesday I'm good. So I'm pretty pleased with this. And so right now I've got quite a bit of luminance. I've got maybe 2 hours of luminance, maybe 3. But I'm trashing all the old stuff and restarting. So right now I'm going to shoot for maybe 8 to 10 hours of just luminance. And then maybe 3 hours per color channel.
For your Dark Shark?
Yeah, for the Dark Shark. I'm really going to push that luminance. And then everything else, like I said, maybe 3 hours. Maybe 4 per.
How long exposures are you thinking?
My color exposures are 120, so 2 minutes, and my luminance they're all 300. Okay. I use 300 by standard.
Okay.
Yeah, so 5 minutes. That's pretty much my standard for luminance is 5 minutes.
I like it. I hope you get it.
Yeah, me too. And I can cross it off the list.
I'm tempted to try it with the Carbonstar, with the fast.
Go for it, man.
Thinking maybe with the Carbonstar it'll be a little better.
You have, because what's the focal length of the Carbonstar?
600.
Well, it's 600 by f4.
600 f4.
600. Actually, with the reducer, it's f3.8.
I don't use reducers.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah. Well, because the coma corrector is a reducer.
Yeah, it's 0.95.
Yeah, so it makes it f3.8.
Point of view.
Ah.
Yeah, you kind of
It's like a gimme in golf. I mean, you know,
I don't ever need those.
I do. Shut up.
Well, let's, no, Jason, he's mentioned 5 minutes for luminance. I think I'd be blowing out stars. For me, it doesn't seem to be that way.
No.
I don't do 5 minutes luminance. I do like, I'll blast away my stars. I'll do like two minutes.
Well, yeah, because with your skies,
You know,
absolutely.
my Andromeda galaxy, I was doing like 30-second shots. Remember, I did that 30-second shots. I did 1,200 subs
Okay.
to do it, and I crashed Pix Insight.
I do 5 minutes across the board, LRGB, and I never blow out the stars.
I mean,
I never fill the well. Now I'm using the.
Well, you also got the HCG on there, so
I'm using the 571,
yep.
but I'm never blowing out the stars.
Yep. To find the guy's name over at High Point Scientific. His name is Patrick, who's very helpful over there.
Yeah, good.
He gave me a lot of stuff.
That guy's really good.
Yep, he did really well, and it turns out it had nothing to do with the focuser. He had me take apart the focuser and do some stuff. Check the compression inside and make sure that all the inside grub screws were tight inside and it wasn't that. It was actually the Primaluce Lab Sesto sensor that was giving me
It was just set too sensitive.
Yeah, so it wasn't moving fast enough to raise the torque enough to move the thing, so it would just stall. And when I thought it was the focuser, it was actually the motor that was saying
Yeah.
And once I raised the acceleration, the deceleration, and the run, the run I think means torque on it.
Must be.
So I raised. Well, I actually spoke to Tom Bramwell as well, and he helped me quite a bit for that. No, I haven't had to change anything yet, and I'll talk. But in all fairness, I only took one 19-second exposure, so that's all I took. Because
some good-looking stars, even though they were very dim.
Yeah, they were very well. It was one. I'll show it to you. It was one 19-second, and the reason why it's a 19-second exposure. Okay, I wasn't guiding. Number one. Number two.
That EQA could do a minute without guiding.
Oh yeah, I know. It would have been fine at 600 millimeters too. It would have been fine, but I was so frustrated with the focuser, and I was frustrated. There's something not right with my Eagle Wi-Fi. It's not set up. It's a combination of the Eagle Wi-Fi and the new Ubiquiti wireless that I have set up. It's just not working the way it should. I need to look at a couple of things.
That's why I use Ethernet. I don't trust Wi-Fi.
Dude, I don't have a cable. I'm not running cable out there. I'm moving in a year, So I'll end up doing that. But here you go. Here is let me see if I can pull it up. So it doesn't look like much. I'll tell you that right now. 19 seconds in Bortle 8 skies does not look like much. So here is 7331, which is, what is that, Deer Lick? The group.
I see something in the middle there.
Oh yeah, it's there. It's there. I remember this is a 585, so it's a super small chip.
It's very long too. It's like very.
It's long, very long. That's the first thing I noticed, at how long it was.
So weird.
But let's see if I could do a super stretch here. Yeah, you got a decimal already. Yeah, that's okay. I'm fine with that. But I mean,
stars look great.
They're a little elongated. Maybe my polar alignment wasn't perfect. Needs to be tweaked a little bit. But I mean, all the way to the edge. I mean, that coma corrector seems to be doing its job.
It does. As long as you have the right backspace in it, it's great.
Yep. And if I can find it. Where is the? Should be right in the middle somewhere.
Yeah,
There it is.
there
There's
you go. Right there.
there's the main 7331. This hasn't been debayered. This is the raw image. And again, it's literally, you can see it on the side, 19 seconds. 19 seconds. That's
That's
all.
pretty awesome.
So, hey, I'm looking forward to seeing what
What
I
was
can
your
get with
HFR value on those stars?
2.31.
That's good.
Yep.
That's good for 19 seconds.
Yep. So that's what I got. That's all I got to show. I was so frustrated with the focuser that I you know what, I didn't want to, I was just taking snapshots, really. I was just taking snapshots with it.
Yeah.
And what I did was, and I don't know, the camera was the 585, the Uranus C Pro.
Okay.
But what I did was, and I was sitting there, finally I got the motor moving to where it should be. And I was able to get through a entire calibration, because you have to do a calibration with the Sesto Senso first and the Asato. You need to calibrate it before you do anything. Make sure that the firmware is good. So that being said, once I got through an entire calibration setup, I was able to change the advanced settings for the torque. So once I did that, I was able to kind of get things moving. And then what I did was I eyeballed the focus, right? I eyeballed the focus and I looked at the HFR. I looked at the HFR number, and I saw 2.3. So I was like, cool, I'll do 2.3. That's fine. So then what? Then no, I didn't even do that because I didn't know my step size yet, right? So I didn't even know what step size I could. So then I kept on going out of focus, out of focus, out of focus until I reached about 9. Okay. So, you kind of want to do somewhere between 4 and 5 times you're in focus. I believe that's even what Patriot Astro says on his, maybe he says 3 to 5 or 3 to 4, somewhere in that range you want to be at the high end of your parabola, of your curve.
Yeah.
Right? So if you're at step 1000 in focus, and if you're step 2000 at 9, there's 1,000 step difference. Divide that by how many offset steps. So if you had 3 divided by 1,000 is a 333 whatever step size.
Right.
And you're done. And that's kind of how you do it. But
And the nice thing about a Crayford, you really don't have to worry about backlash. So offsets don't matter.
Yep. So and with the Sesto Senso, it seems to be working great. So I haven't had a problem once I made those changes to the advanced settings. Pretty good so far. So that's going to be going down to, once I get I'm going to get some time in on the scope to make sure everything kind of works correctly.
So the key, are you thinking about sending a mono setup or a one-shot color setup?
Oh no, it's gonna be a mono setup.
So then you're probably gonna want to use a guide camera. I mean, a guide scope thing.
Oh yeah. Well, we'll probably do an OAG.
Are you going to use an OAG, not a guide scope?
I'm sorry, no, the guide scope. The guide scope that I have on there. I mean, not for nothing. It's only 600 millimeters, right?
Yeah. So you only need 50 millimeter guide scope.
If I use my Skywatcher 50 DX, it's a what, 212? That's a third.
And it's a rigid tube, so it's not like you have to worry about a lot of flexure or anything like that.
And that thing's light as hell anyway, so I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna have the and let me tell you something. You were right about that
balance.
Oh my God, what a nightmare! Oh,
yeah, that's why.
I almost lost my manhood with that thing.
You have to. That's why the harmonic mount for that scope is perfect, because you don't have to worry about balancing.
Well, I'm thinking about sending a Nix down there.
That's probably your best bet.
And there'll be more information on this as it comes up. But I still want to do an AstroWorld setup if anybody's interested in doing that, to equipment and money and all that kind of stuff together. That's it. You know, maybe do a Patreon kind of thing to pay for it. I don't know. Figure it out. Whoever wants to donate any tubes or cameras or anything, you know.
If we can get another Moonlight, I'd say we can send the 127 down there.
There you go. I think that'll need the heavy pier because of the radius of that.
Yeah.
You know, so. And I got 9 minutes and 16 seconds before my draft starts. So, Jason, you're in. So we'll see who goes first. Of course, my brother gets pick 1, but
is he the commissioner?
No, he's not. He's not the commissioner. He's not.
Oh, okay.
I'm the commissioner of my league, and I hate and I do not want to get the first draft pick.
You cheated.
Yeah, I'd almost the last in the first round because you go up and back.
Yeah, you go back.
So you get 2 in a row.
2 in a row.
Yeah. But now, if you're in a league that has 25 people in it.
Well, here's the thing. I'm in a league with 10 people in it, so every team is going to be sick. Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Just throw some darts to get those draft picks done. Hey, listen, let me tell you something.
That's what we've been doing.
Yeah. So I've been on auto pick for 2 years. So you know, my brother, who if he's watching, you know, screw you. But the first year I got into this, my brother's like, come on over to the house. You could do. I don't know anything. I know zero. Actually, not zero. I know zero, but I know the rules of football very well. As far as the players are concerned, I know nothing about who's playing what. I don't know. I know Mahomes, and that's it. That's it. I know him, and I know that Kelce's banging Taylor Swift, right? So
Kelsey.
Yeah. So that's about all I know.
Try doing a fantasy golf league every week. You have so much money you can spend, and you have to pick 10 golfers or 30 points worth of golfers. And, you know, that's just crazy because golf is just one of those things where every time I picked a certain guy to win, so I was in 2. You pick 10 guys, and then the other was like a cutthroat. You pick one guy, and then after that, you couldn't pick him the rest of the season. So it was like a eliminator kind of thing. Every time I picked the one guy to win in the eliminator, guaranteed he wasn't going to make the cut. It was like, man, you got to be kidding me.
Oh man, but yeah, so I'm real excited to get some real time on this. I got to get the guiding. I got to do the guiding assistant for this guy, and see. But you know what? Because this is going down to SFRO, right? I mean, I guess I got to kind of do the guiding assistant anyway, so I could get some time into it up here. But all the settings for PhD are going to be moot because it's going to be a different mount.
Yeah, because you want to do the guiding assistant and everything on the Nix. You want to set up the Nix and put it on the Nix, so you can do it on that and run the PPAC algorithm on the Nix, and run the guiding assistants and let it show you what you want to set it at.
Yeah,
that's the key. I mean, that's easy for you, right? You have the Nix, you have a mount and everything for the Nix.
Oh, yeah, no, I have all that stuff. That's not a problem.
Yeah, so I would put it on there and run it on that, so that way you have all your numbers you need.
Yeah. Even if I didn't have it, I could run it. I could run it down there. I could do that.
You could, yeah. I mean, you could. I mean, once it's set up, like I said, you don't have to balance it. Once you get it set up down there,
yep,
you can run it and down there, and it'll be fine.
Yep. Gonna be cool. It's gonna be an interesting thing. An F4 scope down there. It's gonna be nice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So.
Joe, you got to make sure you take good care of it. Take good care of that scope, Joe.
Yeah. What else? Who's this? Trevor. People texting me.
Dave is the kiss of death. Easy there, Matt. I am not the kiss of death. I just can't pick a winning golfer. Unless it's, it's hard to pick a winning golfer unless it's me.
Well, but I'm looking really forward to sending this down. I'm looking forward to getting some time with this. And
Hogan, yeah.
It's going to be cool. It's going to be cool. Hopefully I can get more than 19 seconds of an exposure. It'll be good.
Yeah, it'll be awesome down there. And just think, so much
Oh
further
yeah,
south,
the Dark Skies party.
you're going to have so many more targets because you're so much further south available to you.
Yep.
That's just going to be amazing. You're actually going to probably find you're going to have to do mosaics.
Yep.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's going to be fun.
Even though 600 millimeter doesn't seem that long of a focal length, you're not fitting Andromeda in that.
No.
Even with
Jason, have a great time.
Even with a 571, you're going to have to do at least a 2-panel mosaic to get Andromeda.
In a 600?
Yeah. Yep. Trust me, I pulled it up the other night on Nina.
I think you had the wrong. I think you had some wrong settings there.
No,
I'm gonna have to look at this.
My GT81 with the 571 fits perfectly corner to corner, and that's at 385 millimeters. At 600, it's going to get cut off.
Okay. All right, guys. Jason, it's like the bootleggers star party, like the Illinois star party. It's like, is that the one that's at the it's over towards Springfield?
Oh, is that coming up?
Yeah, the Illinois Dark Skies Star Party. Yeah, and this area of Illinois, it's so crazy.
Yeah, Springfield.
Yeah, it's not far from Springfield. It's about for me, it's about a 2.5-hour drive. And if I'm thinking,
that's where my better half was born.
It's probably some of the best dark skies in the Midwest. It's rated pretty high for being.
That's where my better half was born, in Springfield.
Springfield, Illinois, the land of Lincoln.
She was born there, and we now currently live in Springfield, Virginia.
All right. I think you guys are right when it comes to my luminance. Maybe 300 is too much, because if I share my screen here, share screen.
Are you imaging now?
Not yet. And
okay.
Let me drag over Pix Insight to my other screen here.
Oh, look at that.
So right now, I've got a couple of them here. I've got this is the green channel of one of the fits of one of them, and here's the luminance at 300, and here's a green, and this is at 120. And I'm looking right now, and you can see that I'm already, is this the right way to measure here, Dan? Is just take a look at that star, or is it something else?
What's your K? What's your K say?
The K is 1.0.
It's 1. It's 1.
Okay.
K is 1.
At the center.
Yeah.
And then move it off to the side just a little.
3.8.
I mean,
39%.
that's not.
Because as soon as I move it from the 1 and move it just a hair over, I'm at 39% from the center. And I'm just barely moving it over.
Zoom in on that star.
Yep.
Get it all the way up to pixel level.
It's not bad. Little halo.
Little halo, but.
So it looks like it looks. Draft time. It just blasted. It just
You've
blasted.
got some trailing there.
Yeah, it looks like you got a gust of wind or something.
Yeah, probably so. So, because even if
but
I
don't.
open a, if I go to another luminance, it's gonna go. I'm just clicking on random ones.
Find a different one.
And
Far right.
there we go.
Joe picked McCaffrey. Oh, bastard.
Of course he did.
Yeah, zoom in on that. Now zoom in on that. Zoom in. Can you zoom in farther?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's much better.
Yep.
So
what is that?
I'm at 1 in the center, and as I move down, I'm at 22, 35, 44, 57. Then I'm at 1 when I'm at the dead center.
Yeah,
so then I start to push the cloud. So no, I think I'm okay at 5.
Yeah,
I think I'm okay at 5.
I do mine at 5, and
yeah, I think I'm okay.
They usually end up pretty good because it's not so much the stars you're really trying to catch, and you're gonna pull those luminance stars out of there.
All right, so Pacheco, first person to draft. What do you think?
Pacheco was the first one.
No, I got 30 seconds. Who should I pick?
Oh shit!
Pacheco, Robinson.
Robinson.
Bijan Robinson. Bijan Robinson, right? Landon.
Robinson from Indianapolis.
Got him.
There you go.
Robinson, grab him. Yeah, because now with Kirk Cousins, he may be able to do something.
All right. Now I got 12 people to go. So
yeah.
So.
So,
now, what did you do to that image that's made it different?
What
Was it just different sub?
It's just a different sub.
Yeah.
It's just a different sub. That's all. Just a different sub.
Wow. Ernie posted his Dark Shark on Discord, and it looks really good. But he's B45.
Yeah.
So that looks pretty good.
So yeah, I think I'm okay. Because even going into, and I did some quick plate solving just to verify my target. I think I'm fine. So
yeah, here, look at this. This is Ernie. He did this one in B45 skies.
Yeah, that's nice.
That looks really good.
Hey Ernie, give me your specs as far as your integrations for your filters.
And
what did you use? 300 second, 120, 180 on your luminance, and what did you do on your colors?
Oh.
What's your exposure time on your luminance on your filters? Be curious to know. Yeah, George. The AstroWorld TV draft show. Absolutely.
Hey, listen, I had no idea that the draft was today. Sorry.
Sure, you did.
One shot. Okay.
I had no idea. I had no clue that all of a sudden my text message blew up with like 40 text messages. And I was like, all right, I guess it's tonight.
Hey, don't forget.
Just under 8 hours. Okay.
All right, that's cool.
That's pretty good for under 8 hours.
Under 8 hours. That looks nice.
That looks really good.
2 minutes. Subs.
I'm trying to get up to like 46 and a half or so on the Wizard.
Yeah, it's called it's called AstroBet 365. There you go.
AstroBet 365.
Okay, yeah, just definitely keep an eye on your who's the next available running back.
Well, out of the list I have left,
that's the ideal side.
I have
is 80 millimeter. That's perfect.
I got Pacheco still left. A chain, whatever the hell his name is.
Yep, you have a chain. Yep, he's a good flex. He's a really good flex.
Yep, Devontae Swift. Oh, somebody just lost. I lost somebody.
Okay, just keep an eye on it. Ooh. How far you got left on your next round?
Isaiah Pacheco's gone.
I knew it. I knew we'd
Three,
go.
three left. Three left.
So who are your top? Who are the top ranked running backs? If you sort by running back and then look at the top ranks, if you can do that.
Yeah, I can.
Hey, Bob Bryant, how are you from Scottsdale?
Running back.
Hey, Bob.
Derrick Henry.
Okay.
Rashad
Derrick
White.
Henry's
Alvin Kamara.
Derrick
stay away
Henry,
from
for
Kamara.
sure.
James Cook. Joe Mixon. Those are the top 5.
Ooh, Mixon. I'd say Mixon, actually.
I got one left. Let's
Houston,
see if
Houston's going to be good. Houston's going to be good. They're going to
Houston
use
should
the hell
be
out of him.
good.
Josh
They're going to use the
Jacobs.
hell out of Mixon.
Yeah. Where's Jacobs going to?
Mixon is still there, and I'm up.
Yeah,
What about Henry?
Mixon.
I got Rashad White, Kamara, Cook, Mixon, Jacobs.
Mixon's going to get more touches than Henry.
You think so?
Yeah.
Even with you think Lamar's not going to give him the ball that much?
He's not going to be in that much. He's a secondary back. Mixon's going to be their primary back in Houston.
All right.
They're going to be dishing it to him.
There you go. Got Mixon. There you go.
Okay. Good deal. Good deal. He's a good pick. You should be fine.
So that's
now go after your wideouts.
That's 2 running backs. So.
Yep. Now go after your wideouts.
And I got Amari Cooper already. So.
Oh, are you on Dynasty or something? Were you keeper?
We got one keeper from last year.
Okay. But definitely keep an eye on. But you can have quite a few wide receivers.
Well, I got 6 benches.
Yeah. So you can put Cooper on the bench, and let's see who you can go for.
CeeDee Lamb, if you can get him.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
I think he's already gone.
Yeah, CeeDee Lamb will probably
he's
be
gone.
Like,
he's gone.
Like I told you, like AJ Brown, Jamar Chase, Jefferson.
Let's see, Brown. Jefferson's gone. AJ Brown. Oh yeah.
Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill's probably gone too.
He's gone.
Hill's probably gone.
Mike Evans.
AJ Brown's
Pittman
gone.
Jr.
Yep.
Marvin Harrison Jr.
Yeah, but he's right now. He's in Phoenix, so that all depends on.
They throw the ball.
They are not imaging anything. They're imaging the next season. That's what they're imaging.
You got Puka Nakua. Puka from LA Rams.
Yep. From LA. Yep, Puka. Yep, for sure.
Was it Puka? What the hell is that?
Puka Nakua.
Puka Nakua.
NACU.
He's Hawaiian, dude. Come on.
He's gone already.
Yeah.
Don't we talk about astronomy anymore?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
And speaking of that, here we go. Sorry, I'm just helping him out. I'm definitely going to share here. Let me go back to sharing.
Deebo Samuels is another one. San Francisco.
Yeah, Deebo. Share. Don't forget, the poll is now open for image of the week. So again, congratulations to last week's winners. Josh, you're mentioning that. So
Josh is in, Greg's in, the 2 guys in the competition this week.
Matthew,
nice images, both of you guys.
Yep. So congratulations to you both for last week's wins. And
although Greg, I have to ask Greg, in your image, I almost see like a grid in your image. Is that possible, or is it my eyes deceiving me?
Could just be for the computer.
Let me refresh here.
Yeah. But it almost
and
looks
here we
like
are for the experience bracket. For our experience bracket, we have the Gecko Nebula by Greg. Yeah,
so that looks like it has kind of a grid in there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's because of the way it's formatted on the website, or
not sure. It could be from the website. So we have the Gecko Nebula by Greg Meyer, and we have the Iris and the Ghost by Josh. So again, 2 great images here for for our experienced bracket. And for our novice bracket, we have the Orion Nebula by Don Emo, M42 here. And we have the Lion Nebula by Greg Yancey. It's Sharpless 132. So we have 4 images. So thank you to the 4 imagers who entered into this week's contest. But now, everybody, you guys don't forget to go to astroworldweb.com/IOTW. And don't forget to tell your friends, fellow astronomers, to head over to our website and vote. So don't forget to vote. So you get a chance
Josh
to win.
is still using the 183.
Yeah. Josh is still, yep, he's still using the 182 with the Red Cat. Yep.
Yeah. That 183 takes great pictures.
It does.
It's such because those
Small
tiny pixels give you great
pixels.
detail. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those small pixels for sure. 2.8 micron pixels. So they do give you some really, really good detail. All right. So there's that. Cool. So here we are. Good. Yeah, smaller pixels with smaller, more wide field, lower focal range scopes are very good. That is what's recommended.
Well, and not for nothing. I mean, if you can use smaller pixels and get the guiding perfect, and if you have something that can guide it, incredibly well, you can use them on larger telescopes. But your guiding better be perfect.
Yep.
Let's take a look. See here.
I can tell you with the WD-20, the last couple of nights I've shot been below 0.5 arc seconds, anywhere from 0.35 to 4.5 arc seconds, and it's been
all right. So
awesome.
here, Tom asked, "What would the shark look like with a Red Cat 51?" So we're gonna go over here to AstroBid real quick.
Yeah.
And we are actually going to share one of our fellow imagers, Josh. Josh took this.
He did this,
with his Red Cat.
You get the whole thing.
Yes. And so
you get the whole thing.
There we go. I'm going to turn the overlay off here for the plate solving. So you can see that detail.
Yeah.
Which is really, really good. So Josh, congrats. Nice job with your dark shark here with the 183 MC and the Red Cat. So smaller pixels, a lot more detail with that smaller scope. So just to give you guys an idea and a perspective of what you can do there. And this one here, if we go back to the card, if he gives out any information.
When did he do it? How long ago?
Like a year ago, I think.
This was a year ago. This was last September.
Okay, so last year.
So around this time last year, he did quite a few. He did 23 hours on this guy.
Yeah.
That's a lot of time. And he did
from Bortle 7.
From Bortle 7. So he's got a lot of 30-second shots as well as 120 seconds. So 2-minute and half-minute.
Awesome.
And he put in almost a full 24 hours into this at a Bortle 7. So well done.
Nice.
Yeah.
That gives you guys some perspective there. All right.
That's pretty cool.
So
Pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah.
But there's like a lot of stuff in that area besides the shark. Isn't there something else there that if you even go wider, there's like
There's
shark
several
and
dark.
like
There's
some,
several dark.
don't they call it like the fish or something like that? There's like
Yes, the rotten
you know,
fish.
Rotten fish,
Fish.
rotten
yeah,
fish.
the
That's
rotten
right.
fish.
Yeah,
Fish is
yeah.
over there.
That's
The
right.
rotten fish is over there as well.
Which is the shark is going after the rotten fish.
Uh-huh. And let's I'm kind of curious to see here. That is with a monochrome, the red cat.
Yeah, I would, Josh. So much more.
And here we have the same, and I'm going to share this with, I'll share this version with you. This one is courtesy of, who did this one? Simone. So let me share this. And let me blow this one up and I'll turn off the relay. And this is also with the Red Cat 51, but with a 2600 mono.
Larger sensor.
With a mono.
Yeah.
So a different sensor, slightly bigger pixels. You're still getting some really good detail.
Wow, yeah, that looks really good too.
You're still getting some very nice detail. I love this, you know, the whole fin and everything, the dorsal, the shark and everything.
I like the
And on
lampreys
this,
that hang off the bottom.
yeah. And with this one, this was 10 hours. And they did, I'm not sure what Bordeaux sky this was. This was in Italy. I'm not sure what Bordeaux sky, Yeah, it could be pretty dark.
Yeah,
but he did 10 hours. And all of these were 305-minute exposures. Just in all of them the same length. He did 35-minute exposures.
Yeah,
and this
so
was also
pretty
done
dark.
So maybe pretty dark, yes.
Yeah.
So to give you a perspective.
Look at his histogram compared to what Josh's histogram too.
Yeah.
Much wider histogram.
Wider histogram. Yeah, much wider.
So it's probably pretty dark sky.
Yeah, because if I go back to Josh's histogram, a little leaner.
Yeah.
A little leaner. So maybe that gives you everybody some perspective there. All right. Cool. So hopefully that helps out quite a few people. Yeah, I'm definitely, like I said, with the way it looks like, at least from the windy.com website for the weather, I am going to see if I can try to get as much detail, as much time on this as possible from my Bordeaux 5/6 skies. See how much I can grab.
Yeah, I want to do. I'm excited to do Andromeda again this year. I want to do 03 on it too.
Yeah,
I've seen people have been doing 03 as well as HA on Andromeda, and it pulls out a lot of stuff that typically you don't see in the Andromeda galaxy. But because they're using an 03 filter, it's like, whoa, what's that? And you're like, oh, that's because I used an 03 filter. It's like, really?
Okay. Let me go to this area here. I'm gonna. Tom was asking to take a look at the critique folder, and so I'm gonna do that here really quick.
Yeah, I put my whiz in there,
and
albeit not completely finished, but I think it looks pretty good.
Let's see here what I can find. critique.
Yeah, there were a couple in there. I saw.
Okay, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and now share this. This was the California Nebula with the Tri-RGB. So we can do that here.
Oh, nice.
So let's take a look, see. Let's see if we can zoom that in a little bit. There we go. There's the wall. Good detail. Oh, yeah. Let me go really in there. This is with the Tri-RGB.
And then he also did it with the L quad. He said.
Yes, I'm going to grab that one as well. I'm going to take a look at that one next. The globular, the little dark nebula globs.
The Tri-RGB, I think, looks better.
Yeah. Okay. Great time. You know, you're getting some really nice detail here.
Yep.
For sure. Of course, you know, the Cygnus wall looks really good. That's one of my favorite areas of this.
That looks really good.
Of course, it's the Cygnus wall. All right, let's take a look at it here. Oh, wrong one. So, let's go back here. Critique. Here's the L quad. Even from here, yeah, I like the Tri-RGB personally myself.
Yeah, the Tri-RGB looks so much more detailed.
Yep.
Yes, it does. Absolutely. Because I mean, even if you look at it here, let me see if I can do
the same amount of time though, Tom? Do you put the same amount of time in both?
Let me go back here. Go back to that Tri-RGB and let's zoom in on that a little.
It just
So
looks
let's even
so
just take a quick
cleaner.
look. Yeah, it does. It looks a lot cleaner. If we take a look at the Cygnus
for both, he said.
So, okay, so if you can take a look at the Cygnus, okay, this is the L quad, and you take a look at the Cygnus wall here compared to with the Tri-RGB.
So much brighter. Stands out
Yep.
so
So much brighter, so much more detail.
Well, thank you, Tom, for purchasing one and trying it out. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just getting more and more better. And look at see the star to the left of NGC
on the
7000.
The big one.
Yeah, zoom back a little bit. Yeah,
Look how nice that looks.
yeah. I mean, no halo, no nothing.
Wow. Yeah.
Now let's take a look at it here.
All right, I'm getting one.
There is a bit of a halo. You can definitely see more of a halo with the quad.
Yep.
With the L quad.
I could see it from here too. Yeah, I could see it.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. And here, not really, not.
That looks good.
Very little of a halo. Very, very little of a halo residue.
And I think the color just looks better overall.
I do. I agree with you there. Let me take a look at you got the Pelican over here.
Yeah, he's got the Pelican coming out a little bit.
Yeah. So
Yeah, look at the detail in the Pelican there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow, yeah, that looks.
I go over here to Pelican.
He said it's only 39 600s on the L quad, so he's 11 shy on the
So
other.
he's almost 2 hours shy.
Yeah. So no, 600 seconds.
That's
not
10-minute shots. 11 10-minute shots is 110 minutes.
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
it's almost 2 hours. Yeah.
Almost almost 2 hour shot.
But
So
still,
The
Still.
try is only 39.
correct. Yeah, the
And
try
it's
is
oh,
only
brighter.
39.
So it's fewer shots and it's brighter.
Yep.
Wow, that's
Oh,
impressive.
wow. That's amazing.
That is impressive.
And in all
If you're
fairness,
getting-
the bandwidth on the try is a lot wider than the quad, so that's why it's
Sure.
brighter as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like the colors too better. The colors look.
And
I think the colors
think
on
if
the-
you
on the
wanted to, I
Tri-RGB
think you
look
could actually
so much
you
better.
could pull out some blue out of that Pelican. I
Yeah.
think I kind of see
Yeah,
some
'cause-
blue in there.
You
Here
almost
we've got
can, yeah.
more of a green.
Yeah, you can almost
versus
see the
Tri-RGB.
bluish.
It's almost like a bluish green here, but here you see even more of the blue
Yep.
in this star. You really see the blue here on this L quad, or the L quad, versus here. It's more greenish tint.
Yep.
So, thank you for sharing this, Tom.
Yeah.
So, very nicely done. Very good information to also for for comparison reasons between two different filters on the same target with almost and as he said, you're getting 2 hours less basically from this filter versus this filter.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now,
and the difference
now
is
the band.
amazing.
Now, to your point, Dan, the band pass is possibly a lot tighter with the L quad versus the Tri-RGB. So that may be something to keep into consideration. So let's take a look. See here. Go ahead and close that out. Dave, here is your wizard.
Yeah, that's the one. It's not complete, but it's what I've got so far.
Okay. I like the color. I like the colors that come out of it.
That's a mix of 4X and SHO combined together.
Okay.
And
Now again, what is the 4X palette? What is the 4X palette exactly?
I just
may
run
not
the
know.
4X palette combination in PixInsight on that script.
PixInsight? Is there a script? Okay.
Yeah. So, and that brings out a lot more of the reds and the oranges, and then the SHO obviously is going to bring out the green and the red and the yellow.
Yeah.
Or the green and the blue, but that's 15.5 in sulfur and hydrogen, and then only 7.25 on the oxygen. So I'm waiting to get another clear night to get another 7.25 of the oxygen. But I love the star colors. The star colors came out great. That's using Frank's narrowband to RGB stars.
Yep.
RGB stars.
And star colors. They came out great. I was like, man, these star colors look so
that
good.
script is awesome. I mean, look at this.
And my spikes, look at the spikes on that from the Carbonstar.
Yeah, but even just look at the RGB color that's coming off of that.
Yeah.
It's really, really good.
Yeah.
For this all to be narrowband, that is darn good. That's a really awesome script.
It is. And now I don't have to worry about taking extra time to get RGB for the stars.
Yeah.
Which was his whole point. When you watch his video, it's like, why waste time getting, RGB data for stars only when you can just use the script? And I'm like, oh my
use
God,
the script.
it's great.
Yeah. Absolutely. And we have the Western Veil by Tom here. See that. This was also done with the 4X blended palette. So you can definitely see those reds coming out.
Yeah. So but is that just HOO, right? That's not
probably
hydrogen
Tom,
oxygen.
Yeah, Tom could probably speak a bit more on that.
I like adding the green of the hydrogen in the veil. It looks
Yeah.
so cool when you do it.
Yep.
And cut.
Yeah. But no, I mean,
I like
Pickering
the
Triangle
detail in that.
really
Man,
good.
he's
Yeah.
almost got the whole thing in there.
Yeah, almost.
One more panel, you can get the whole thing in there almost.
Yep.
I mean, that is just some
The detail
great
looks great.
detail.
Yeah. Looks amazing.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
And that star looks great.
Yep.
What was that done with, Tom?
Yeah,
HOO.
yeah. HOO.
Yeah.
And this is 51 sig here, 51 Cygnus, if I'm not mistaken.
That is a bright star.
It is a bright star.
Yeah.
Tom was asking, did you have to do that script? I'm assuming the narrowband RGB
RGB
stars.
and color stars.
He said, do you have to do that script on linear? I'm
No.
not.
Yeah, I typically do because I pull stars out when everything's linear. So
Okay.
when I combine the stars, you do that
Uh-huh.
when the stars are linear, and then you can stretch it all in the same script. You can stretch the stars, combine them, stretch them, and everything, and then they come out as RGB stars.
Yeah. Nice. All right. So who do we have?
That's a lot in there, huh?
Yeah. M16. This was also with going from narrowband to RGB stars here. So let's take a look at this.
Oh, and I reduced the stars
A
hard.
lot.
On that.
Yeah, you reduced
There's
them
no
quite a bit.
stars left.
Yeah, there's
Oh,
hardly
they're
any.
there, but
They're there. You can hardly see them. But
I was more going after the pillars of creation
Yep.
there.
Yep.
yeah. And I can, And this was taken with the Carbonstar?
No, this is with the
127.
127. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, a little bit. Looks like a little bit of haloing.
Yeah. So I didn't have SETI Astro's blemish blaster. Available when I did this.
Gotcha. Yeah, but no, you getting some good detail, especially on the dark nebulosity here.
Yeah,
The dark
it's
clouds.
hard for me to get a lot of data on that because it's only available very short periods of time, and then it's gone.
Yeah. Yep, then it's gone. Tom's Tulip Nebula in the Hubble palette.
Yeah, I looked at this one. It's just a little too crunchy.
Yeah. Maybe a bit too crunchy. Yeah, because you can see how crunchy it is, especially here, on here. But
I mean, it brings out a lot of things that look really cool, but it, like up here at like just past midnight up top, that boat.
Yep, it's right here.
But yeah, it's like the only problem with that is that's not Cygnus, is it? X1? Isn't that near the tulip? Isn't that like the boat area?
Yeah,
Cygnus
I think
X1
so.
is just outside.
Yep.
Yeah, I think so.
So, I mean, it brings that out, but to the cost of the rest of the image, it's kind of a little crunchy. Just needs to be
And this was
smoothed out.
taken with his 127 and a full frame 6200 mono. Pleiades.
Oh, yeah. Show that one. That one's beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah, that looks amazing.
Look at those wisps.
Yeah, isn't that beautiful? Can you see
It
the hidden
is.
galaxy? I think you can see the hidden galaxy in there too.
I guess that's why they call it hidden, because I can't find it.
It's up top. I think it's more up top. Yeah, right above that star. If you like, yeah, like I thought it was right above that star.
No, I'm having a little trouble. See, there's a double star.
Yeah, I thought it was one of those two right there you just pointed at. But cool image. The strands
Very,
and
very.
the waves
Yes,
look really good.
Yep. Really, really good. Okay. Untitled. Let's just take a quick look here. Was this the
couple open clusters?
This isn't the double. This isn't the Perseus, is it?
Might
The
be
double. It
864 and
could be. It could be the double. I'm not sure. It didn't. It doesn't say. It says. Okay, it says M46. So it must. Yeah. Oh, look at that guy. Look at that
Oh yeah,
planetary
there you go. Little planetary right there in the middle.
right there.
Wow,
Very nice capture there.
way out there.
Yes.
But you got it.
Yep. You got a nice open.
That's
here.
pretty cool.
Got a nice open cluster right over here. Yeah, and this is still another good one here for M46. Okay. Thank you. There's quite a few open, seems like open clusters.
Yeah, looks like one there, yeah.
Yeah. And Tom's Seder region with, let's take a look here. Oh, wow, okay.
Wow, where's he getting those diffractions from? That looks wild.
Yeah, that's different. The Seder region is really something now.
Yeah.
You got there's it's so big, it's so much going on, because I think also the Butterfly Nebula is in the Seder region.
Uh-huh. I think that's part of it, yeah.
Yeah.
So much dark nebula mixed in
Yeah.
with the ionized gas. Really cool. Although he's got that James Webb diffraction going on. It's interesting. I'm curious how that happened. Well, I'm curious why that happened.
yep.
He had a spider making a web on his across his telescope lens that night.
Yeah. I think this was yours, Dave, right?
Yeah, I think we looked at this the other week. Yeah, it's still a work in
Okay.
progress. But
Okay. The space brain.
yeah. But once
That's
again,
definitely-
narrowband RGB stars. Look at the star colors. Amazing.
See, that's what's so great about this. I mean, look. Look at the
Yellows,
colors.
blues, reds.
Yep. You are definitely getting, yeah. I mean, look at this.
Look at that. Yeah, it's amazing.
It is. That script works really, really well.
Yep.
All right, cool. So I think the other ones we've already hit.
Yeah, I think we've gone through all the rest of them.
Yep. Cool. Well, thanks, guys, for sharing. And don't forget, you can drop in your critiques into our critique folder, just astroworldweb.com/critique. And then just drop your images in there if you'd like for us to take a look at them and check them out.
Yeah, don't be shy about doing it. Just throw them in there.
Yeah, for sure.
We're going to give you honest critique, and if it can help you, figure things out and make things better. Ours aren't perfect, that's for sure. So, but I like to be in critique because I love hearing what people who can suggest to say. When I did Wizard, somebody suggested, "Hey, mix that with the 4X." I was like, "Well, let me try that," and I did that, and I was like, "Oh my god, it really made a huge difference."
Can't seem to upload any photos on critiques. Really?
Should be.
Clicking something. Should not have it.
Just let you drop it in there. Just drop it in the folder.
You go to the bottom, and the blue bar says "Click here to add images."
Or you could literally drag and drop it right into the folder.
Yeah.
Well, once you click on the bar, then you drag and drop them. Yeah.
Button. Okay, Jason. All right, we got one here. Jason just dropped one in here really quick, so let me.
Oh God, this is going to be a beautiful image, I'm sure.
Yep. So let's do it again. Let's take a look.
Oh, yeah, I saw this.
Oh yeah. He's got the soap bubble right there too. See?
Yeah, of course he does.
He's got some really good details.
Damn
soap
you,
bubble
Jason.
right there. Nice.
What's great, he's tamed that center of the crescent where mine in processing got blown out. It was like, man, I gotta keep it from getting so blown out. That looks great.
Yeah, I mean, he's even got the some great detail. The stars managed. The little glob right there, the little blotch here and even here.
Yeah.
So yeah,
But he's got the soap bubble coming into play. Man.
Yep, for sure. That's really good.
It's very nice, Jason. Very nice.
Yeah, very, very nice. So, thank you.
As R2D2 would say.
Let's see here.
And when did that noise happen in Star Wars?
When he got shot by
when he got shot.
Shot by the Jawas.
The Jawa,
Yep.
Dean, you can play it again. You just hit the live button when we're done. You can see the whole thing all over again.
I'm gonna fix this here really quick to make sure this is all working. So
Joe says he's seeing the horse head already. Winter is coming.
Oh no!
Yep.
I'm dreading it. Hate it. I hate the winter so much.
Yeah,
I like
a fan myself.
I like the 5 o'clock nighttime. I like starting imaging at 6, but other than that, I could.
Other than that, I could forget about it.
Yeah.
So let's just double check here. Yep, it's going now. It's going to the correct folder. So you should. So if you refresh your browser or the web page and then click on the link, it should work. So Okay. All right, cool. Stop sharing there.
You know nothing, Jon Snow. You know nothing. The second to worst ending of the series ever.
Oh, it was so bad.
Horrible. Horrible.
They screwed that up.
Oh man, I was thinking about so many different endings to that I could have wrote it better. Telling you.
Well, the problem is he never finished the series. And
Well, they didn't want to wait for him, you know.
yeah, well, I think he got lazy. He started getting paid, got lazy.
Who, Martin? R.R. Martin?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
RR.
RR. As opposed to JRR, who
Tolkien.
killed it. And then they figured, we need to make movies out of this. And Peter Jackson hit it out of the ballpark.
Yep.
Yep. All right, so we've got, what about 45 minutes left here?
We've got what?
Is it 45?
It's 9:45.
It's
right.
We're done.
Don't you? We're almost done. In fact, 15 minutes.
Yeah, you're like, we got 45 minutes left. I'm like, I'm going in 5, man.
I'm in 15. I was looking here at the 45 down in my clock.
I'm still trying to figure out who to pick here. Got 20 seconds.
Lamar Jackson.
What round are you in right now, man?
I only got 18 seconds, but I'm on.
Lamar Jackson.
He's gone.
Oh well, then you're dead.
Oh, I'm gonna fuck everybody up. I pick a defense right now.
Oh God! What?
It was round 10. So.
Oh.
I got Stroud. I got Robinson. I got Mixon. I got Cooper. I got Drake London. Evan Ingram. Devontae. DJ Moore.
Okay, you got DJ Moore. Okay, he's not a bad runner.
Brock Purdy.
Yeah,
and Deontay Johnson.
Okay, not bad.
And you just picked a defense?
And I just picked the Ravens.
Oh.
They did really good with fantasy last year. Really good.
Well, hey, but their defensive backs coach is gone now because he's now my team's DC. So hey,
no.
Yeah, you know what? Bears defense is going to be really good.
The Bears.
The Bears.
The Bears.
So.
Oh, we got to give away. We got to give away a giveaway. We got to do that.
Dean is asking question. What do you know about the ASI 662 MC?
What is that?
That's a hockey. That's a smaller.
A hockey puck. Yeah.
That's a hockey puck. That's a smaller planetary camera.
Yeah. I used to have one. I don't know if I sold it.
662.
Oh yeah, I got it right here. Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
he's got one in stock. Imagine that.
It's one of my last ZWO products. One of my last. There's not much in there. Yep.
What are the specs on that bad boy?
It's got small. It's got small pixel sizes, 2.9 micron. It's fast.
12-bit?
It is very 12-bit, but it's fast. It's almost
a lot of big FPS. Yeah.
It's like 108 frames per second. So that's great for planetary.
Yep.
It's definitely a good planetary.
Yeah, this is the what you call it, the successor to the 224.
Good for lunar, good for planetary. Dean, what camera, not camera, but what scope are you using? What scope are you using with this? It does have a decent full well, but you're doing
planetary high-speed video. So
yeah, high-speed video. So quantum efficiency, it's max quantum efficiency is not bad, 91%.
that's actually really good.
Yeah, on the average.
Mead 102 refractor.
Yep.
So Mead 102 refractor. You know, if you're going to do planetary, I mean, you can do lunar without anything, but if you're
but if you're going to do
Need
planetary,
some more length.
you're going to want.
You need a power mate or something, maybe about a 3 or a 4, maybe a 4 power mate.
I think a 3 would be fine.
3 maybe work with 102. Good.
Those tiny little micron pixels, they'd probably be all right. Using region of it, does it have region of interest? Can you use that on that camera?
On the clock again.
Probably so. Yeah, I wouldn't.
So if you have ROI on that,
using a fire capture.
A 3 time Barlow work fine.
Yeah, he's using it too.
Just get a 2 time. I mean, try it. You know, see how it works. You may find that 3 will work better.
So let's take a quick look here at. We'll look at astronomy.tools.
Oh yeah, that'll help.
See how this will come out.
Is that 102, Dan, the Series 6000 or a 5000?
It's the Mead 102.
Yeah, but there's a bunch of 102s, man.
Yeah. If it's the 6000 series, that's a great scope.
Yeah, the 6000, they've only showing the 70 millimeter.
They had an 80 too. I've got the 80.
Yep.
And I think they made a 102 that series as well.
What's the focal length on your Mead? Just curious.
I'd say it's probably in the 600 area.
Yeah.
Or 102.
660, he says. Yeah.
660?
So it's a 660. It's probably like an F6 or F7.
Yeah.
But a 3X
6
is only
point something probably.
Yeah. The 3X is only going to get you to F25 or so. I'm sorry, F18.
6.5, yeah.
So you're F19.5 on that. I don't know.
Okay, so if I share my screen here.
For planetary.
Okay, so 660 focal length, 102 with the 662 MC. I'm just using it without the Barlow yet. I understand not having the Barlow, but this gives you a perspective here. I can zoom in here a little bit to give you an idea. So now if we add your Barlow and add your view, it looks a bit better. If I go and get rid of that, it's a bit better.
Bad.
It's not
you did
bad.
it 3 times.
Yeah, but now you're talking about resolving the details now, right? You might be a little too. It's not going to be as sharp as it could, but it might be okay.
It may be okay.
Really? They made a black bordered box on a black sky. Are you serious? Look at the one you just put on. It's a black box.
That's funny.
How the hell are you going to see that? What the hell?
Whatever. Turn off the green screen. How about now?
There you go.
There you go. That's better.
Don't use green.
Now turn off the yellow and
Yep.
zoom in.
Zoom in.
So that's not bad. I mean, you're gonna get most of the moons in there, and
you could get
2.9 micron pixels. You might be doing okay.
Maybe okay. I'm just curious here if I went to a 4.
little better.
Maybe a little better, but you're gonna start losing some detail. The higher you're gonna go with the Barlow, you're gonna start losing more and more detail. So yeah. But just out of curiosity, I'm gonna since that looks like
check your
that's like
check
a pretty
check your Edge 8. Check your Edge 8 with it.
That's what exactly what I'm doing, my man. That's exactly what I'm doing.
There you go, right there. You just had it.
Yep, there it is, and this is with
just a 2 time.
Yep, it's view. Close that out. There we go.
Big time better.
Not bad. Wow. That's pretty good.
Yeah, plus the resolution of the details are going to be a lot better at 2,000 millimeters than it is at 6.6.
Yeah. 2,000s times 2, so you're going to be
times 2, so it's going to be like 4,000.
You're going to be 4,100 almost.
Yep.
3.
Yeah, 4,064.
Yeah, and that's at 3. It was a 3 Barlow with a 3X Barlow. That's even better.
So, with the same camera.
Yeah,
with that same camera. Yep. Yeah, I mean that camera looks like it's perfect suited for planetary and a big scope.
Do me a 9 1/4, Eric.
Sure.
Oh yeah. You're an asshole.
I know. Maybe.
You're gonna miss this shot, you jackass.
Still, it's not bad.
Yeah,
that's really good, actually.
It's really good. It's really good.
That's why I want a Schmidt, so I can do planetary.
Yeah, well, hopefully I get a chance to play with the.
I really want to get a Schmidt to do planetary.
662, and that's it.
Yeah. So there you go. So hopefully that gives you some information there. So we'll stop sharing here. There we
go. All right. Let's give away before we get out of here.
Definitely use it. If you've got a 3 Barlow, a 3-time Barlow, definitely with your 102, I would definitely consider using.
Try it. Yep.
And definitely, if you got a power mate, if you don't have a power mate, use, something with, maybe a Celestron XL or something like that. Some nice power mate.
Yeah, an XL. An XL is a really good Barlow.
Yep.
All right. What are we giving away?
We're giving away
the book.
No, we did the book.
This is it. Oh.
We did the book last Wednesday.
I thought we were doing 3 of them.
Yeah, one a month.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Tonight we're giving a year subscription to IP4AP.
Oh, that's the one.
$100.
Come on, red.
Yeah, here we go.
I see me in the red. Come on.
Yeah, hold on. Let me erase you. Where are you?
No.
No. Here we go. Free IP4AP.
Mark Ellis.
He's probably gonna throw it back, but congrats, Mark. We'll see if you want it or not. If you don't want it, let me know.
He hasn't been in the chat in a while.
Yeah.
He's out there roasting in the Phoenix sun.
Yep.
So we don't care about your fantasy draft.
Sorry. Oh, sorry. I didn't even see it. There you go. I'm on the clock.
Oh man.
What do you think? Jared Goff or Tua Tagovailoa?
Oh, Tua for sure.
Tua for sure. There you go. Trevor Lawrence?
No.
That's
Tua.
tough.
That's quarterbacks.
How many quarterbacks do you got right now? How many quarterbacks?
I got 2. I got Stroud and Purdy.
I think you're fine. Start building up. Grab some some whiteouts.
How about a tight
Who's
end?
your
You got a
tight
tight
end?
end?
Yeah,
Yeah.
who's your tight end?
I'm screwed right now. I had to pick somebody. All right. It
Who'd you
timed out.
pick?
I got 3 spots. So tight end, I got Evan Ingram.
Yeah, you need another tight end, man. You definitely need another tight end.
Zach
Yes.
Ertz, baby.
Yeah,
Zach
he's
Ertz.
gone.
Yeah,
Is he
Zach-
already?
He's been gone.
Ferguson, yeah.
gonna be
Ferguson's probably
killing
gone
it
too.
for my team
Chelsea's
this year.
definitely gone. So Dan, here you go. So just an FYI, with your 9 1/4, and my 8. Ha! There.
Resolution.
That's you with a 2. That's with you with a 2-time Barlow, and this is me with my 2.5 power mate.
Yeah, see, you're fuzzing it out more. So
I'm not. Buzz it out, man. Shut up, Dan.
Start imaging.
And
Let's
not
compare
$950 for a 9 1/4. So I mean,
images.
You know what, Dan?
Compare those images and see
You know
how
what?
they come
You know
out.
what? That's it. I'm done.
Yeah,
I'm done
you
with
just-
you. I'm done with you.
You can't help but rub it in.
I know.
I know, right? You can't help it.
Hey, Eric's been rubbing it in on me for 5 years. So I mean, I finally get my due here. So-
Yeah. Whatever.
Oh man. And again, I'm sorry I wasn't very talkative tonight because I usually am crazy talkative, but I'm very. I got how many more? I don't even know how many more draft picks. 3 more left, and then we done.
Definitely start looking at building. Get another tight end, man. You need another tight end if you
got
only got one.
the best ones out there are right now. We got Pat Freiermuth.
Oh yeah,
Pittsburgh.
from Pittsburgh.
What about kickers? Don't you
I
have to get a
got
kicker?
who did I get? I got Brandon Aubrey from Dallas.
It's okay.
Really?
He was the number
Dallas.
1 pick that was left on kickers.
That was available at the top pick. Yeah. Right now you're gonna have to look for best available. Right now you're at that point. Try to get best available out of whatever position.
I can't do auto pick.
So you only got a few more rounds.
Yep.
Anyway, I'll have to talk to you about that 662 because I'm kind of liking now how this might turn out if I do planetary, and I might take that last one off your hands then.
Yep, that's one of. I'm slow. If you have visited the website recently, the only ZWO stuff that is on my website right now is the stuff that I have in stock. So,
Which it looks like you have a filter wheel behind you.
yeah, I tried to break that one, but no, actually, a customer was asking me if I could check and see if the bolt patterns worked on a Player One camera, and
And
no, absolutely not.
No, of course not. It's your
Yeah,
problem.
I didn't think it was gonna, but
Mhm.
I tried it, and it turns out that the bolt patterns on the EFW are like bat wings. They're like 2 on the sides,
Uh-huh.
and the Player Ones
Player
have
One.
like 6 like that, and the EFW has 2 on this side and 2 on this side.
But Player One makes a filter wheel too, right?
Oh yeah. But he had an EFW. He wanted to see if he could repurpose it for his Player One camera.
Negative Ghost Rider, that pattern. I mean, he can, but the screw-on fitting.
No.
Not
Oh no. Yeah.
ridiculous.
You can
Yeah.
using a thread.
With
You
the
can
screw-on,
thread it.
with
Yeah,
the
you can
thread
thread
fitting,
the
that's- yeah,
M54, M48. You can definitely
he's
do it
not
that way.
molded on. Yeah.
But yeah, to bolt it on number 1, and when you take the tilt plate off the Player One camera, right? There's an
Uh-huh.
indent here where you can put screws in, right? When you take the tilt plate off, like let's say a 2600, it's flat, flush to the so you can't put a screw from the backside, so you can't go into the filter wheel, because the filter wheel you can't go in from the back because they're covered with masking, like a blackout tape for light leaks. And also, if you
Oh.
do, and also the bottom, you'd have to tap it to go through. You'd have to tap an M2.5 to go all the way
Nope.
through.
There you
And
go.
I wouldn't do that because then you're introducing light leaks probably. Um, it's not a very smart thing to do.
No.
All right, we are just over 10 o'clock. So congratulations there, Mark, on your IP for AP.
Yep.
So congratulations. So final thoughts, Dave, final thoughts?
Final thoughts are, Dan, I'm glad you got your focuser issues worked out.
Yep.
I hope your draft works out well and you don't
Oh, I
lose
don't
too
know.
many
I
games
always
this year.
expect myself to be in last place. It's fine.
And I expect the two of you with your big Schmitz to start doing some planetary because they're getting ready to come out. The big planets are coming out.
Yep.
End of September.
I actually just packed mine away. So
packed yours away right
end of
during
September,
planetary?
they're coming out.
with the preps of possibility of heading south. So
No, that's true. That's true. I hear you.
That's right, yeah. So Dan, it's on you then.
It's on me.
Yeah.
Great. Wonderful.
It's on you. And you know what? Planetary from
no pressure.
E9, that's easy.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And it only takes about 20 minutes, which is even better.
Yeah, exactly.
It really does. I mean,
Thanks, Tom. Appreciate it.
Take an hour and you're good, right? So.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
See you, Jackie.
Dan? Yep. Dan, you got any final thoughts?
I have no thoughts. I really don't.
You've been so wrapped up in your draft. That's okay.
No, I'm just so, you know what? I'm just so tired. I worked a lot today. I had 4 inspections I had to go through. It's been a long day.
All right.
But
there you go.
I'm looking forward to doing the Carbonstar. I'm looking forward to maybe doing some planetary. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to continue on with my dark shark, trying to get my unicorn. See if I can catch my unicorn here. So it looks like for me, I'm gonna, crossing my fingers, I should have some really good weather for the rest of this week at least until Tuesday. At least as long as
send some of that this way, please.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, sure. As long as the forecast stays true, I think we may be okay. But other than that, guys, thank you everybody for joining us. We really appreciate it. Thank you for the photos in the critique folder. Don't forget to vote astroworldweb.com/IOTW. And if you would like to get your image critiqued, same website but /critique. So don't forget. So just have a great night, everybody. We will catch you guys on Friday. And as always, keep imaging, keep educating, and clear skies. And we will see you guys on Friday night. So take care, everybody.
Sounds good.
See ya.
Peace.